Hi, I'm Melissa Eder and I'll be your instructor for this class. First, I want you to know that we'll be using the 11th edition of the book called Exploring Psychology by Myers and DeWall. I really do need you to get this particular edition of the book, not an older one, and you are also required to purchase the access code so that you can log into the publisher's website. There'll be assignments due throughout this course that you can only access through that site called Launchpad. And this is important. In order to make those assignments connect to the gradebook in our Blackboard class, there's a very specific way to register your code. Go to this website and then you can either watch the video they provide here or just read the instructions on this page. I've provided you the URL to this web page in the email I sent along with this video. This URL will also be permanently located on our announcements page in our Blackboard class. If you don't have your book yet, you can always get it from our bookstore. Here's their webpage at actx.edu/bookstore. Click on Online Bookstore. On this page, you can find out what books are required for all of your classes just by plugging in all of your class information here. Are you new to Blackboard? Even if you've been using Blackboard for other classes, do you know the two different ways you can log in? First, Blackboard is just the name of the system we use to submit things electronically and to keep track of your grades. Blackboard doesn't seem to like Safari, so try to use web browsers like Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox, which are both available to download for free. You can then either log in by using AC Connect or by going directly to Blackboard. If you don't know the website to get to AC Connect, you can just Google Amarillo College and click it. AC Connect then appears up here in the top right corner. Log in using your username and password. If you don't know what those are, call 806-371-5992 and they should be able to help you. Then you'll see all of your courses listed down here, at least when they've been opened by your instructor. Most of your classes probably won't open up until the first day of the class. The other way to get into your classes in Blackboard is to go to what we call the back door by going to the website address actx.blackboardcom, and there's no www at the start of that address. The screens will look a little different when you log in this way, but it's still the same. Use your same username and password and hunt for your classes under My Courses. Sometimes this is the only way you can access your Blackboard courses. I've made several videos to help y'all throughout this course. They'll explain everything I typically go over in person on the first day of class. Since y'all are taking this as an online-only course, I really need you to watch these to get an idea of how to submit things and what my expectations are. At the very least, I want you to watch the About Our Class video to see how I've arranged things and to see an example of how to turn in an assignment for the social responsibility assignment. There's also a separate video on that social responsibility assignment, and that single assignment is worth 20% of your overall grade. I'll take off points on that one if you don't follow the instructions outlined in that video, so it'd be another good one to put on your must-see list. Also, I'm planning to try to film a very short video each week just to announce things I normally would have announced if this were an in-person class, to point out things I need y'all to know, and just so you hopefully don't feel like you're totally on your own. But don't feel cut off from me, please. Get in touch with me if you're struggling or have questions, okay? I'm looking forward to getting to know you at least virtually through this class.